this will plug in right here. Click, so the arrows on this side, and it plugs in like that. 11 volts, 11.8 volts on my battery, and then when I turn on my car,
let's go.
What's up, guys? This is TampaTec, and I have right here one of the best upgrades you can have for your car. This is for a Toyota car, but it also works for other cars as well. This is a dual USB port for high-speed charging your phone, and also has a voltage meter built in to monitor your battery and making sure your alternator is charging your battery. So let's go ahead and install it and check it out. All right, so this is the first step you have to do is lift up the emergency brake. Okay, and then we're gonna remove this piece right here, and we're gonna put the car in neutral. To do that, you put the car in. Just don't turn your car ignition on. Just turn the AC on, electric. Right, and put your foot on the brake, and then it's neutral there. Make sure the emergency brake is all the way up. And just to be safe, you can put wedges behind your rear tire. And then we're going to use a thin plastic pry tool like this one. And we're going to remove these pieces. Probably the one right next to it. Yeah, that one's a good one right there. And so now we have an empty spot right here, just to get a closer look. So right here I have my power adapter that has a USB port, but it's slow charging. And this powers my rearview mirror dash cam and backup camera system. And this is my only USB port that's built into the car. It's the factory USB port, and it's not really that great. I think it's slow charging. This is a 2015 Toyota RAV4, and so what we're gonna do is we have to get a plastic pry tool, and like that, we're gonna pry that up, and that should come up just like that. Let me spin this around to make it easier. Yeah, pop that off. And there it goes. This should come out. This is what's holding it up right there. So now, oh, there it goes. It finally popped loose. It was just, I don't know, it just hung up right around here for some reason. But as you can see, this comes out. Okay, now we'll be able to pop this off right here. It's a hard angle. Unplug that and unplug this. There we go. Is it right here? Yeah, it's right here. There we go. So to unplug this plug right here, you have to push the center tab in like that, and then this should come out really easy. All right, so now we're going to take the adapter. You'll see the arrow right here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a small arrow right there. And there should be these two wires you can see right here on the side. So it plugs in like that. Okay. So we're going to take this power adapter right here. And this is the female end right here. That plugs in just like that. Okay. You can always unplug it by pressing this and then that unplug. So this is a locked plug. And then we're going to take this part right here, and then we're going to plug it into the back of the cigarette lighter port. And it also has a built-in fuse. If anything goes wrong, you can always replace the fuse right here. Okay. So that's how you replace the fuse on that. And let's go ahead and untangle this. This is great. I love not soldering wires. I don't have to. Plug and play is the way to go. Okay, and then now this will plug in right here. If I can get my hands in there. Click. And that's it. That's what we want to hear. Now let's go ahead and shove this in. And then right here is where we're going to plug it in. And you can see there's an arrow right there. So that's where the wires go. So the arrow is on this side. And it plugs in like that. Okay, so we have 11 volts, 11.8 volts on my battery. And then when I turn on my car, I should actually wait until this is pushed in. Oh, that fits in like a glove. That's awesome. Okay, now let's go ahead and push this left side down. There we go. This goes in. Make sure all these pegs are in the hole like that. There's three. 1, 2, 3. Make sure they're all in their hole. There we go. And now I can go ahead and push this in. And then unplug that. And then plug this over here. And then I have my fast charging for my phone. Finally. And then now I'm monitoring my battery. And let's go ahead and put this piece back on. So you see these pegs right here go in the hole. Let's not do that. Alright, so that one goes in like that. Like that. There we go. Right, now this goes down here. Alright, so now put the foot on the brake again, and then you can move that stick shift, and then, there we go. And we can start the car. And as you notice, when I start the car, it goes up to 13.8 volts. That lets me know that my alternator is working. Alright, so just to keep in mind, when the car is turned off, and we just put it in, turn on the electric in the car, not the ignition, the battery, now everything's ran off the battery right now. And the battery voltage is 12.1. And so when you start the car, the alternator should kick in and take over and charge the battery and turn on the the radio and the headlights and everything else. So turn on the car, and you see the voltage go up to around 14 volts. Now, if it stays at 12 volts, that lets you know that the alternator is not working. Or if it it goes 12 volts and 14 volts, 12 volts, 14 volts, there's something wrong with your electric in your car. Most likely your alternator is going bad, or the belt is slipping or something like that, and your car battery is not being charged. So right there, that is a sign that my alternator is charging my battery, and all the electronics in my car are working right because of that. And I have fast charging. So let's go ahead and plug it into my phone, and it's charging my phone. 3.0 fast charging. Awesome. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, give me a big thumbs up.